Music with Miss Watson, you're gonna learn some things. You'll sing, say, dance, play, who knows what life will bring. We'll talk about composers and other stuff, that's true. I'm just glad to make some music here with students just like you. Hello, Zephyr Bees, and welcome to the Composer of the Month podcast, where you'll find out the buzz on a famous composer. This month, we're going to focus on Johann Sebastian Bach. I figured this was the perfect composer to welcome you all Bach to school. Now, Bach and I, Miss Watson, share something in common. Any guesses? We both come from musical families. Johann, which is German for John, Sebastian Bach, was born in Germany in 1685 during the Baroque period. His father taught him to play the violin and harpsichord. However, by the time he was 10, both his parents passed away and his brother taught him to play the organ, which is often called the king of all instruments due to the instrument's sheer size and volume. Let's take a listen. That chilling song you just heard is called the Toccata and Fugue in D minor by, well, you guessed it, Johann Sebastian Bach. My guess is some of you might have recognized hearing that song before, even if you didn't know who wrote it. Bach was a musical genius. However, even he hit a bit of a rough patch in his career. He spent a month in jail because he tried to quit his job composing and playing music for the Duke to go work for another prince. Talk about a mean employer. Luckily, everything eventually worked out and he was out of jail and back to composing in no time. Let's take a listen to one of Bach's most famous pieces called Jesu, Joy of Man's Desiring. That piece is so calming and beautiful. In fact, due to that reason, it's often used in wedding ceremonies as the wedding party is walking down the aisle. As we're winding down and getting ready to wrap up this episode, I just wanted to share a few more interesting facts about our man, Bach. He mostly composed music for the church, and he had 20 children. Yes, you heard that correctly. He had 7 children with his first wife, and when she passed away, he remarried and had 13 more. The really cool part is they kept music in the family, and a lot of his kids grew up to be composers too. Last interesting fact is that his music wasn't recognized until about 100 years after his death. In fact, despite him writing tons of wonderful pieces, his music would have been forgotten if it wasn't for another composer, Felix Mendelssohn, pulling out Bach's music for his choir to perform. Now, his music is so famous that it's used in weddings, movies, TV shows, and was even sent into space on the spacecraft Voyager back in 1977. His music is literally out of this world. Well, thanks for tuning in to find out the latest buzz on our Composer of the Month. Till next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay musical, Zephyr Bees.